Hello, everybody. This is Sam Soto again in another new episode of Grow Your Opinion. And here is with me, my friend Leon Mirabal. Hello, Leoncito.
Hi, how you doing today? And well, as we always do, remember to subscribe to the channel, to give us a like. And for this time, we have an amazing band, amazing band that we want to make this interview from the beginning of the channel. And I don't going to introduce you guys. You have to do it. And for that, I'm going to make the first question. And that's it. Who is DEATHROPY and how will you define your style?
So DEATHROPY is we are like a five-piece band from Mikkeli, Finland, and we play melodic death metal. And I would say it's like leaning towards like kind of like the classical melodic death metal in a sense. So. Yeah, and my name is Ville. I'm the guitarist from DEATHROPY, and
my name is Harry, and I'm the vocalist of the DEATHROPY.
Nice, perfect. Yeah, I want to say that when I started the channel, I was thinking like, okay, I love all kind of metal. I know a lot of kind of metals, but I want to make this channel based on what I love the most. I was listening a lot to post-black metal like Insomnium, Harakiri for the Sky, and I always love melodic metal. So I was thinking, okay, I'm going to do this channel to suggest melodic metal. And when I found DEATHROPY, it's like, oh man, this is the kind of music I want to suggest. It's like, if they open like a Wikipedia from melodic metal suggestion, then it will say like, it's a TikTok, YouTube channel that suggests music from DEATHROPY. And because really, I love these guys and they are really good. And I'm very sure that if you are watching this, you're going to love them as well. Okay, guys. So let's go to the next question. And the question is like, I can notice a few influences in your music, but I don't want to put you in a box, and I would like you to tell me which kind of influences you have in your music.
Well, influences. I think in general there could be that one could name a few bands, of course, but I'm very reluctant on doing that because me neither. We don't want to put ourselves in a certain box, and therefore I'm not going to tell you the obvious ones out loud. But everybody can get whatever they want to get from our music. But we get the influences, of course, from the Swedish and the Norwegian melodic death metal bands, and of course there are some influences from the big ones like Metallica, of course, and there are some infusions coming from that, even some classical music and whatnot. It's a kind of a deep mixture of everything, and you can of course smell and taste and hear the Scandinavian and the northern influences on the melodic side of the death metal here.
So kind of like the best person to answer this would be Tuomas Torikka, who is the main songwriter for us, because like we all have our own influences, but I would say that Harry's answer is kind of like spot on.
Yeah, and as I asked you before we started the interview, and maybe you are tired of this question, is like, how come Finland can do some very good melodic metal? I don't know. I don't know if it's the water, the chicken you eat, or something. I have no idea. Maybe it's like probably all your culture from before, right? Like I don't know. I have no idea. Do you have an answer for that?
Kind of one thing, in my opinion, is kind of like the way that we interact, because we aren't that like, in my opinion, we aren't that social. We're kind of like in what's the word? It's like like introverted, and I think that's one of the things that is kind of like common in people in metal. Of course, there are like a lot of outgoing people in metal, but I think it's more like nerdy nerdy people and all that, so, who are like into metal in a big time. So I think that's one of the reasons in my.
Yeah, I have the experience of living in Norway, and knowing and being a friend of a Norwegian is so hard that I don't know if it's the same in Finland, like, or maybe you are more friendly. I don't know.
I think we are kind of like similar to Norwegian people. I think Swedes are a little bit more happier than the Norwegian and Finnish people. So,
Hey, you know, we are the happiest country of the world.
Yeah.
But you got to remember that one too. So,
I love it. Happier. Okay.
happy people doing some bloody metal. Yeah.
Yeah, very, very melancholic metal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay, guys. Well, something that I really love from doing this is knowing how the band make what is his process to create his music. In your case, I want to know if you can say me, how will you describe your creative process? How will you make your music?
Well, first we all have a song from Tuomas, because at the moment he's the one doing all of our songs. So he has this demo pool of songs that he sends to us, and we listen to them, and then we take the best ones that we want to start working on as a group, and we start rehearsing them, and kind of like doing our own twists to things. So Tuomas does the songs in a way that kind of like, for me, he leaves the spaces for solos, so I make the solos, and Harry makes his own vocal tracks and lyrics and all that. So kind of like Tuomas is the one that does all the basic work and writing for us, and then we all insert our own things. Like Joni adds his own drum parts. Tuomas goes through the bass parts and makes them his own and all that. So, and after that, when we have the songs ready, we test them out live. And when we are happy with the songs, then we kind of like add them to the pool that goes on to the next record.
Oh, nice. But at the end, I feel like somebody make the food, and the rest of the band usually like the salt, the pepper, like the species, like to make the food to taste much better, no?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's good when you have that freedom to add as much salt or as much pepper as you want, no? So it's fine. It's cool. And now that you are talking about making the lyrics, which kind of topics you have in your lyrics?
Well, they can be anything actually. As I do the lyrics and the vocal parts totally. There's no limits actually, not at all. And it's kind of when I get the demo song and I start listening to it, I kind of get some sort of a vibe. I get a vibe of what kind of a feelings or what kind of atmosphere it awakens, and after that I just kind of I pick some sort of topic and just go with the flow. I start doing usually it's a chorus I do first, and then I start fulfilling the story in the verses and doing the bridges and the C parts and whatever. There's no limitation, but for now, it has been very grim kind of topics. It's a death and emotions that death brings along, and maybe some ideas against the medicine industry and so on, whatnot. It's well, anything goes, but we shall see whatever comes along in the future. Yeah.
Have you ever gotten any kind of comment or feedback from your band telling you like, no man, we can sing about that, Is we cannot think about that kind of topics, or we're gonna get in troubles or something like that.
Well, no, because well, of course, you must know what you can do. It's some sort of topics and some sort of things are out of the line, and it's not very ideologically pure and good to do. So therefore, I'm kind of avoiding to do, for example, politics or anything like that.
Correct.
So,
Yeah.
so therefore, not yet. But I think my band companions, they will be very strict, very open, and very straight for me if they find something obnoxious coming on. So
Yeah. It's okay. Death and emotions is the best.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, guys, tell me, what is the biggest obstacle that you have to face it as a band and all this time that you have been playing? What do you think that is the biggest obstacle, the biggest wall that you face it in all this time?
I think it's kind of like we need the machine behind us. So we need a person to sell our gigs, and we need the record company behind us, and all that. So because at the moment we have done everything ourselves, we have sold all our gigs ourselves. We have done all the marketing and all that by ourselves. So we would need somebody to help us and to get us to the next level, to get the bigger gigs and maybe get to play abroad and all that. So I think that is the biggest obstacle at the moment for us to get to the next level as a band. But luckily, we have a lot of gigs. We have a bunch of them at the end of this year, and we are planning on recording our next album. We don't know when we will start it, but it's in our calendars. But I think the main thing at the moment is to get some help in those aspects, so we can kind of like grow bigger and get to the next level of playing and all that.
And you're doing actually a very good job, because I follow your biography a little bit, and you've been sharing a scenario with really good bands, and I saw essentially Leoncito is a big fan of Blood Red Hourglass. He got like crazy.
I love it.
He got
I
like
just
crazy,
love
like,
it.
when I told him that you play with them.
That's just amazing for me. That's a band that I really love it. I discovered like 2050, 2060, and I never stopped to hearing from that. I just love it.
Are you friends with them, because they're from your same city, no?
Yeah, they're from Mikkeli also. We have known the guys when they started the band. I myself worked as a like music store salesperson that was kind of like the first job that I ever had, and I kind of like met all the players in Mikkeli at that time. And I have to say that I really admire what the guys have done, because is it like 20 years now?
Give or take.
Yeah, about when the guys started the band, and they have been grinding away, and now they are like reaping the benefits of their work, because they're selling a lot of records. They're a big band here in Finland, and I think they're getting really much bigger in the world, because they're playing like Europe and all that. So
yeah,
hats off to them, because they have been
out to Blood Red Hourglass.
yeah.
Okay, and now talking about this playing gigs and all that, what is the best feeling that you ever had playing in gigs, or what is or can you tell us one story that, you know, this changed my life, or this marked my life, or something that you are getting from playing in gigs, like not only making your music, but your experience of playing in a scenario?
Well, for me, at least, we were doing the gig with Blood Red Hourglass at Tampere. It was something very different because, well, we have had some gigs where we had plenty of people listening to us. For example, for our very first gig in the marketplace in Mikkeli, it was all open access to everybody, and we got something like 200 to 300 people going on around. So in Tampere, we even got surpassed that one, and we got even more people, and the energy was so mad. It was so crazy. And everybody was doing their best at the audience to live out loud the music, and it was so great. For me, it was the best thing in my perspective. Yeah.
Correct.
I have, yeah. Sorry.
No, you.
Yeah, I have to say that in my opinion, those two gigs were really big. Kind of like the first one that we haven't played. It was the first gig that we played. Nobody has had seen us before, and we had an insane response. There was a lot of people there, and they were all like hyping us up, and it was amazing. And the Tampere gig was another insane example because the whole place was crowded. Because when we get there, I thought that people are coming to see Blood Red Hourglass, and kind of like the place would be half full when we play, so they wouldn't be there watching us. But it was almost full when we played, and they were all loving it. So it was insane. But the thing I'm waiting is Saima Sounds that it is in 2 weeks. Then we're going to play with Fintroll and Turmion Kätilät, and also with Stratovarius. It's an insane thing because it has been the band that started my metal journey. It was kind of like the first metal band that I ever listened to.
Wow.
And after going to the same festivals and play the same stage as they are. So that is going to be kind of like the thing that tops my list.
Yeah, that gotta be something else. And you know, I've been listening to metal since I was 12, 11, something like that. I'm 46 now. And honestly, I recognize the quality of your music like immediately. I've been listening to so many bands, and now especially with the channel, I listen to 10 to 20 bands every day just to see, okay, I'm gonna give a like to this one, so it's gonna save there in my like video, so I can suggest it later. I don't have time for so many. And for me, you immediately catch me. I got engaged with your music, and I think that you have everything to go and get anywhere you want. And just wait until you can play in Latin America. You will see the most craziest fans ever.
Yeah. I can't, and we will be there as soon as possible.
Yeah.
That's going to be really amazing, man. We really love it.
You will love it.
You was saying to us that you are working on your next album, but what are you currently working on? Not only on the album and in everything. What are you doing right now? What are you preparing? What are you going to do? What are we going to see very soon of you?
Well, yeah. Well, the phase is, we are doing the demo phase at the moment for our very first 2 pieces at the moment. And well, there are, should I say, 8 to 10 maybe?
Yeah,
something like that. New demos that are at the moment they are on the list for doing the demo process through. And I should do the lyrics, of course. I have the lyrics for 2 songs already ready, and I got some drafts already going on for a few other, but there's plenty of work to do. So it's gonna take some time. But luckily, I have some time because those guys have to do their part. Yeah, I'm not in a rush at the moment.
Yeah, correct.
That's one of the good things to be the vocals. You have to wait for them, and that's it.
Yeah. I was saying that I uploaded this video of this Indian guy from a movie where the guy has no arms and it's just the slips flying with the wind. And then like I put like when you ask the singer to help with the instruments.
So
Yeah, it was
I can always bring something big along.
good. Or you can whip them.
Yeah.
Hurry up, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So, guys, this is a very interesting question. Where would you like to be in the next 3, 5, or even 10 years? I know that you said it, playing in Latin America, but you as a band, where would like to be?
I think kind of like the biggest dream for all of us is that we could do this for a living. So
Mm,
so this band would be our job, and
correct.
because at the moment we all have like our own jobs within the band. We all do our own parts, and I think that's a thing that we could do in the future also. But hopefully, we're playing the bigger festivals and touring around the world and releasing songs and albums
Yeah,
and all that. So uh, I think we're going to be active in then and hopefully at the level that we want to be. Yeah.
nice. Do you think that this is like a getting married? Like once you get married, like all the magic of the couple disappear. Maybe once you become like a pro and you start living from the band, maybe like all the magic is gonna go or something. Or I don't think so, but
I don't think so because there's always the next thing that you
yeah,
want to accomplish, and
yeah,
there's always the bigger venues. There are always the bigger bands you want to play, and
correct.
you want to meet your idols and all that. So uh, I don't think there's like an end there
Yeah,
when
yeah,
when you're like finished the music life that you have accomplished everything. So
yeah, correct.
yeah, I think that's yeah.
Yeah, and how long have you been together? Do you feel like all of yourself like a family? Like they are so compenetrated?
Well, of course, a band is it's it's 5 people coming together in regular basis and doing something that implicates their passion for the music. Of course, it must have some sort of connection between the people, and the chemistry must work. If there's something that doesn't work or fit, it won't be as fruitful as it should be. And of course, that's why I'm saying it's a small family. It's a kind of
Mm,
having a relationship with these guys.
correct.
It's very difficult and very it can be very difficult and at the times because
Mm,
there can be very strong opinions. There could be
mm,
some minor fights going on or something like that. But as we are grown-up people and we are tend to behave ourselves, so therefore we can settle things up and go always forward, and therefore our music is always coming up.
oh, nice, nice. Yeah, that's
That's really nice, man. Well, guys, to finish this interview, I will like to answer you to that. Uh, from all the people that doesn't know you, that have the dishonor to not know you, uh, which song would you recommend it from these people to introduce into your music, to know you? I would like to know what is the song that you say, man, this song represent me. Hear it.
I think there's one clear answer, and it's Serenity.
Yeah.
It's because
mm,
that kind of like sums it all up. It has everything that DEATHROPY is, because the riffs are great. The melodies are the melody is the thing that will haunt you. It won't leave your mind,
mm.
and it's a catchy as hell. So yeah, that's everything that DEATHROPY is.
Yeah.
Was that the first single you released?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
the single we released, and it's the first song on the album. So
And
Yeah.
it's now a year old.
yeah, it just turned 1 year old.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it in your Facebook, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. For me, what I will recommend everybody is because I'm a very nostalgic man. I love Regret. Probably half of your reproduction you have in Spotify are mine.
Okay, thank you very much.
Not a problem. I really love it. And if you're gonna listen to this song, because now we said it before in other interviews, we are living in a generation of the 10-second listeners. They just play the song 10 seconds. They don't hear what they want or something, and then they just swap another song. Wait, because Regret starts slow with something harmonic, something relaxed, but later it's gonna get super good, especially the section after the second chorus. Oh man, I love that part. I love that part. It's like amazing. Like for me, making like a okay. For me, anybody can do it, but create a solo or a melody with so much feeling, that is difficult for me. So, and that song has it all. You can have some head banging, then you get sad again, and then head banging. It's like play with your emotions. And even worse if you pay attention to the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yes. It's all about emotions. Again.
All about emotion. Yeah. So I would recommend Regret. I will not put it like a song I think at the end of the video, and I think everybody's gonna love that one. So guys, I think the last question will be, where can we find you? Where can we find your material?
Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, kind of like the biggest Bandcamp, all the kind of like the biggest streaming platforms. We are on there, and also on social media. You can find us from Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and all those places. So I think we are almost everywhere. If you just put in DEATHROPY, you will find us.
All right.
Yeah, and actually it's easy to find you because there are not too many DEATHROPY's bands outside. So actually, what is DEATHROPY? Why is the name? How come you came with the name?
Here we go again.
I really try to avoid it because for sure that's the most common question, but
yeah,
we have to make this answer, man. We have to do it.
It is the most difficult question because actually the very straight answer is that when we started DEATHROPY very first time, we had this guitarist with us, and Timo Silosari, and he kind of came up with the name, but he never told us the actual explanation. But
that's a secret.
But therefore, I have my own, and it's a game of words. It's a DEATHROPY. It comes from the entropy. It comes from the death, and you can always play along with the word and kind of find your own meaning for it. Therefore, so that's
that's making really sense. Actually, that has really sense.
It's like those TV series where there's a final and they let you think about the conclusion by your own, something like that. No, that's cool. That's cool. Okay.
No, his name is really. Your name is really catchy. You hear it one time and you got it.
Yeah. You don't have to be like, what's the name? No, yeah. You can remember it. Yeah. So, okay, guys. Leoncito, final message before I close it.
Well, to say everybody to follow us in our social network, TikTok, and that we want to thank everybody who follow it on TikTok. That is really great. on Instagram, on Facebook, on X, and please subscribe to the channel, give us a like, be ready to all the interviews that we're going to bring you from this channel. So remember, melodic metal suggestion, grow your opinion, and you will find us.
So, and for you guys, any message you want to send to whoever listens to you? Use it.
Go give us a listen and keep supporting the kind of like the smaller bands, because we are the ones that need the support the most to keep going. So keep the smaller bands alive.
Yeah, correct.
Everybody just stay metal.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, you can say that you are a small band, but you are a great band.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In
You
terms of
guys
talent,
are
you're
just
really
amazing, man. You're
Yeah.
really amazing. Your sound, your music is blow my mind. It's
Yeah.
really, really great. You are amazing.
okay.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
just to close this, I would like to say that DEATHROPY is a really, really great band. They are very talented, and I know you're gonna love them. They have everything that you are looking for, and we are very in melodic metal suggestion in Grow Your Opinion. We are very proud of thinking that we suggest the best music we are finding. So you are not the exception, guys, and we are very happy to have you here. And thank you again for your time. I know you're busy. It took some time to arrange this interview, but finally we got you, and we are super, super happy. I was waiting for this moment for a long time, and we
Yeah.
wish you the best. I know you're gonna get it because you had everything to do it. So now it's just a little bit push, some push to help you to get where you want to go, and hopefully we can give you that support as well. So
Thank you.
We are wearing the next album, man. Well,
Yeah.
I will really, I really want to hear it.
yeah, and if you come to Norway, let me know because I want to hear you live.
Yeah. We will inform you the first one. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching this. Please wait for the good extras, the bloopers that Leoncito was very happy to give us. And so goodbye and stay metal. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Okay.